The second annual Tyler Trent golf outing is tomorrow. Trent was a Purdue superfan and inspiration to so many people. He died in January of 2019 after losing his battle with a rare bone cancer. His parents, Tony and Kelly, join us now on Daybreak. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
I remember seeing Tyler's story. He was such an inspiration. For anyone that doesn't know or hasn't heard about him, tell us a little bit about who Tyler was.
Yeah, what people saw in the end, those who followed Tyler's story, those attributes were there from day one with Tyler. He was just always, we used to say he was like a little grown up even when he was a toddler. Always a little bit, always before his time, so to speak, and the way that he acted and thought. And so I really feel like he stayed true to who he was his entire 20 years.
I remember seeing him camping out ahead of those Purdue games. We're looking at video of him now at some of those games. Such an inspiration. This golf outing, what is the goal? And I know it is sold out, but people can still help, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, the goal is for us to raise money for pediatric cancer research. I don't know, most people probably don't realize this, but the average age of a child being diagnosed with cancer is 5. And the treatment that Tyler got was a treatment that was over 30 years old. And I asked people, hey, what is it that you would pick in your life that you would use that's 30 years old, especially when it comes to medical treatment? And so we're just looking to try to raise money for pediatric cancer research, and you can go online and bid at one.bidpal.net/TL for Tyler. And there's a lot of fun auction items there that you can bid on. Or if you just want to make a donation, we will put your money to use.
I know a lot of times with pediatric cancer, I was surprised to learn this, and it wasn't until I did a story on childhood cancer that a lot of these chemo, for example, it's what they would give an adult. There's not a lot for kids. Why is it so important to keep getting this money raised to support this?
Yeah, it's so important. For one, believe it or not, childhood cancer is really pretty rare compared to most cancers. And so government funding, every dollar that they donate to pediatric cancer research, only 5% of that dollar goes to pediatrics. The rest goes to adult cancer. And so it's really important, kind of like breast cancer when it initially came on the scene. It got a lot of notoriety. Lots of private funding came about to find a cure, and they've made some huge strides in breast cancer today. And so that's our goal, is just to try to be a part of a solution that has a huge need. Our kids are our future, and so we don't want any families to go through what we've gone through, and especially losing a child.
I can't even fathom. How much money have you raised, and how much are you hoping to raise by the end of the year?
Yeah, so last year we raised a little over $100,000, and we have donated that to, we're going to be presenting a check for Riley Children's Hospital, as well as Purdue Center for Cancer Research. And we've donated money to OS Therapies, a company out of Virginia, that have some really promising things happening. And so we'll probably continue to do that. We'd like to, our roots are here in Indiana. We want to be a part of an Indiana solution, especially since they're doing a lot of trials on Tyler's donated tumors, and there's some really encouraging news getting ready to be announced about that. And so, yeah, that's what we're looking to do.
All right, wonderful. Without a doubt, Tyler's legacy living on. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.